Madrid still running away with it over in La Liga, of course, but this weekend sees a bit of a crunch clash between Atlético and the table toppers. Who's going to come out on top? We'll take a little look. And prediction video today. We're looking forward to match number 6, of course, over in La Liga, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been, stop what you're doing, swallow what you're doing, and of course hit the old magical subscribe button, keep your bang out today. All things Rovers related, La Liga related, world football related, we got it all here, boys. Under one Ruski, that's right, Real Madrid running away with it. Barcelona breathing down the necks. But who's that up there with them? Girona, of course, remaining unbeaten this campaign. And they are in the Champions League spots, as of course, in this early stage of the season. But will they be there at the end of this week? Of course, we'll take a little look in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. But anyway, let's get into it. Of course, we are recapping the results from last week. Just let me have a quick swig of the brew. All right, then, folks, let's turn the clock back to, of course, last weekend's action with, of course, a recap of the results. Vallecano picking up a 2-0 win over Alavés. I went with the 1-0 win myself. Bilbao, 3-0 win over Cádiz. I went with a 2-0 win myself. Valencia, shock of the round, of course, 3-0 win over Madrid. I went the other way. Celta Vigo lost to Mallorca there, 1-0. I went with the draw myself. Barcelona, 5-0 demolition job over Betis. I went with a 3-0 win myself. Getafe, they picked up a 3-2 win over Osasuna. Villarreal doing the business over Almeria, 2-1. I went with the 2-0 win myself. Sevilla, 1-0 win over Las Palmas, got the one spot on the nose. Madrid, 2-1 win over Sociedad. I went with a 3-0 win myself. And Girona, picking up a 4-2 win over Granada. I went with a 2-1 win as well. So those are, of course, the results. These are, of course, the situation in the table right here, right now. Real Madrid, 5 from 5 at the top of the table, of course. Barcelona at the tip of the top of the hour there, of course, in second. Girona third, and Bilbao are in fourth. Going down, Granada, Las Palmas, and Almeria. Of course, we do have the Super Brew. The Super Brew is wide open, guys. And of course, we are going to show you what's going on over there right here, right now. So let's get into that, of course. So here we go. Recap of the Super Brew. This is the round 5. Music 1207 tops the bins there. 17.5 points there. Big mover in the leaderboard. 12 spots to number 7. We'll look at that in a big HD in a second. Kingslayer up there as well. James FC are great. And of course the chasing pack. If you see your name, smash the old thumbs up. I'm down there mediocre with 11. Average week for me. But of course much better than Mustard, who didn't show up. It doesn't look like. Recap of round 4. If we missed it, we might have missed it. Sammy Boy up there top with 14 points. 7 with 11 points, with Xandus, Costas K, and Hansworth, and the chasing pack. But of course, the leaderboard is what we're all after right here, right now. And top of the hour is the Kingslayer with 54.5. Jimmy Watton's up there, actually dropped down to number 2. James FC up 4 spots to number 3. He's in bronze right now. Maka, Costas K, Vinny Hong, Music there, of course. There's me, down 2 to number 8. But of course, it's not over. It's not over in September. Of course, we'll come back in all its glory next time around. Speaking of next time around, don't forget to get involved. Spain 2324 is the link. Get in amongst it. But these are the games, of course, and we're looking forward to these right here, right now, of course. So let's get into it. Of course, games coming at you this coming weekend. So here we go. At the top of the hour is Betis up against Cádiz, of course, coming at you. That's actually on Sunday, September the 24th. These two sides played each other 14 times. We've got 7 wins for Real Betis. We've got 2 wins for Cádiz. We've got 5 draws, of course. Betis, 4-0 win for them. Their biggest over Cádiz. 21 goals scored in 14 games. 1.50 goals game ratio. Up against Cádiz, their biggest win, 2-0 win. 14 goals scored in the 14 games. That's a goal a game average. They are in 8th, though, Cádiz right now. 7 points on the board. 50% form for them. 1-2 lost to and drawn to. Their opposition, their hosts, of course, Real Betis, managed by Pellegrini. 42% form for them right now. In 10th, also with 7 points. Just 1 win and 4 for them. Heading into this. Last round, they're over at the Benedetto Villamarin. It was a 2-0 win for Cádiz back in April 2023. Of course, will it be a repeat on the cards? 5-4 on is your Real Betis. They are favoured here. 5-2 is your draw. 7-2 is your away win. We are backing Betis to bounce back here. 2-0 win for them. Taking the 3 points. And away they go. Next up, we have Osasuna up against Sevilla. That's coming out on Saturday, September the 23rd. These two sides played each other 49 times in 1983. We've got 16 wins for Osasuna, 21 wins for Sevilla, and 12 draws at the moment. The biggest win for Osasuna, 4-1 win, scoring 49 goals in this 49 games. 1 goal a game average. Sevilla, though, their biggest win, 5-0 win, scoring 64 goals in the 49 games. 1.31 goals a game ratio. Just 25% form for Sevilla right now. 1 win in 6. They are 17th in table with points on the board. Osasuna, 25% form for them. Also, 12th in the table, those 6 points on the board. And of course, back-to-back defeats for them, not looking great for them as well. Last time around, at the Estadio El Sadar, it was a 2-1 win. I was in the Copa del Rey back in January 2023, the quarterfinal stage. Meanwhile, last time they played in the league, it was match number 1 in the 2022-2023 season. 2-1 win it was for Osasuna, who are unbeaten against Sevilla over the last 4, pick up 3 wins and a draw to boot. The odds for this, we have Osasuna coming at you 64 for the victory, 7-4 is your Sevilla, 23-10 is your draw. I'm going with the draw here, point apiece, and of course, not really great for Sevilla or Osasuna as they want to kick on up the table as well. Deportivo Alavés up against Bilbao. Of course, that's coming at you on Friday night. That's right, over at the Estadio del Mentosra. Played each other 26 times in 1989. We've got 6 wins for Alavés, 13 wins for Bilbao. And 7 draws, of course. The hosts coming at you, Deportivo Alavés, 3-1 win, their biggest, scoring 23 goals in those 26 games, 0.88 goals a game ratio. Bilbao, though, 5-0 win, their biggest, 37 goals scored in the 26 games, 1.42 goals a game ratio. They are, of course, 67% form at the minute. Bilbao just 1 defeat past 6, 4th in the table, 10 points on the board. Alavés are in 14th with 6 points on the board. Couple of wins, couple of defeats are the last 4, 33% form for them over the last 6. Last time around, though, over in Alavés, it was a 0-0 draw back in January 2022, but the odds here, 13-5 is your host, 2-1 is your draw, 5-4 is your away win. We are backing an away win here, 1-0 win for Bilbao, taking the 3 points, and away they go. Next up, we have Barcelona against Celta Vigo. Of course, that's coming at you. When is that coming at you? That's coming at you on a Saturday, 23rd of September. Played each other 50 times since 1983. We've got 25 wins for Barcelona, 11 wins for Celta Vigo, and we've got 14 draws. Barcelona, their biggest win, 5-0 win. They scored 103 goals against Celta Vigo over the course of those 50 games, 2.06 goals game ratio. The Celta Vigo, though, 4-1 win, their biggest, 62 goals scored in the 50 games, 1.24 goals a game average, 42% form though. Celta Vigo, just 1 win in 5, 16th for the table, 4 points on the board. Up against Barcelona, winning 4 of the bouts, 92% form for them, 2nd in the table, of course. Last time around at the over in Barcelona, it was a 1-0 win back in October 2022. Of course, Barcelona are in action this coming week against Royal Antwerp. So they are preoccupied at the moment. But of course, the odds here, 3-1 on is your Barcelona, 17-4 is your 7-1 is your long shots here back in Barcelona. Of course, we are 3-0 win for them. Taking the points, and away they go. Girona flying high up against Mallorca, of course, who are not doing great at the moment. 13 times they played each other since 2008. 4 wins for Girona, 5 wins for Mallorca, and we've got 4 draws, of course. Girona, 2-1 win, their biggest, 13 goals scored in the 13 games. That's a goal a game average. Mallorca, though, 2-0 win, their biggest, scoring 15 goals in the 13 games, 1.15 goals a game ratio. Coming at you, Mallorca are unbeaten in the last 2 games, 42% form for them over the last 6, 15 for the table with just 5 points at the moment. Girona, though, 4 wins on the bounce, 92% form for them over the last 6. They are 3rd, and they have got 13 points on the board, and they haven't lost in the last 11 matches, including a win over Rovers in pre-season. Girona, though, picked up a 2-1 win last round back in May 2023, and of course, the odds for this one, 2017 on is your Girona, 12-5 is the draw, and 16-5 is your away win here. We're back in Girona, of course, a 2-0 win for them, taking it to the bank. Next up, we have Vallecano against Villarreal in the Battle of the V's. Of course, that's coming at you on the Battle of the Sundays. Sunday, 24th of September. Played each other 23 times in 1987. 6 wins for Vallecano, 14 wins for Villarreal, and 3 draws, of course. Vallecano, biggest win for them, 5-0 win, scoring 31 goals in 23 games, 1.35 goals a game ratio. Villarreal, though, on the flip, 5-1 win, their biggest, 47 goals scored in 23 games, 2.04 goals a game ratio. They are in 13th, though, with just 6 points on the board, 2 wins in the last 6. Of course, Vallecano looking a little bit better in 6th tonight with 9 points on the board, 67% form for them, winning 4 out of the last 6 games. Last time around, though, over at the Estadio del Valcaras, it was a 1-0 win for it was a 2-1 win for Vallecano back in May 2023. The odds coming at you right here at 6-4 is your host, 13-8 is your Villarreal, and 12-5 is the draw. 2-1 win for the host here. Brereton Diaz taking another L on this one. Next up, we have Sociedad against Getafe. That's on Sunday, September the 24th as well. These two sides have played each other 30 times since 2004. 8 wins for Sociedad, 13 wins for Getafe, and we've got 9 draws at the moment. Biggest win for Sociedad, 4-0 win, scoring 34 goals in the 30 games, 1.13 goals a game ratio. Up against Getafe, their biggest win, 2-0 win, scoring 31 goals in the 13 games, 1.03 goals a game ratio. 58% form, though, for Getafe right now. 2 wins in the last 5. Of course, 8th in the table, 7 points on the board right now. Up against Sociedad, who are in 11th, 6 points on the board, just 1 win in the last 5 games. A lot of draws knocking around for Sociedad, but they did beat Getafe last time round back in April 2023. The odds on this one, we have 7-4 on as your host, 11-4 is draw, 11-2 is your away win here. 2-1 win for Sociedad, taking the points, and away they go. Almería up against Valencia. That's, of course, coming at you on, where are you? It's actually on Saturday, the 23rd of September. Played each other 15 times, 2007. We've got 4 wins for Almería, we've got 8 wins for Valencia, and we've got 3 draws at the moment. Almería, 3-1 win, their biggest, scoring 22 goals in the 15 games, 1.47 goals a game ratio. Valencia on the flip side, 3-0 win, their biggest, scoring 30 goals in the 15 games, 2 goals a game average, but they're on 50% form right now, winning 3 and losing 3, sitting 5th in the table with 9 points at the moment. However, Almería look absolute dog shit, 1 point in the board, 20th in the table, rooted, of course, 70% form right now. They look like they're going down. They haven't won in the last 8, but they did pick up a win over Valencia last time around back in April 2023. Can they do it again? 9-5 the victory, 12-5 is the draw, 17-5 or 7-5 is your away win. That's Valencia. That's the way I'm going, with a 1-0 win for them on the road. Next up, we have Las Palmas up against Girona, of course. When I say Girona, I mean Granada. That's right. That's coming at you on Sunday, the 24th of September. Of course, coming at you over at the Gran Canaria. Played each other 13 times, 2010. 4 wins for Las Palmas, 6 wins for Granada, 3 draws, of course. Las Palmas' biggest win for them, 5-1 win, scoring 23 goals in the 13 games, 1.77 goals a game ratio. Granada, though, a 5-2 win, scoring 21 goals in the 13 games, 1.62 goals a game ratio. Though Granada, 33% form for them right now, just 1 win in 5, 18th for the table, just 3 points on the board. Las Palmas on the other side there, 2 points on the board, 19th for the table, and just 17% form for them, and they haven't won in the last 7 games, looking absolutely woeful for them. Last time around, though, over at the Gran Canaria, it was a 2-0 win for Las Palmas back in September 2022. Of course, coming at you with the odds here on this relegation 6-point 2019 on is your Las Palmas. They are favoured here, 12-5 is a draw, and 40-5 is your Granada. Gonna go with a 2-0 win on the road here, maybe against the grain, against the form book, and against the bookies as well. And then, of course, we set ourselves up for an absolute zinger. It's Madrid, Atlético, of course, up against Rayo. That's right, over at the Cevatas Metropolitano. Played each other 75 times since 1993. We've got 13 wins for Atlético. We've got 41 wins for Real Madrid. And we've got 21 draws, of course. But Atlético, 58% form for them right now. Just 1 defeat past 6 up against Real Madrid on 83% form for them, winning 5 in the bounce. Of course, but Atletico Madrid boast a 7-3 highest score win over Real Madrid, scoring 80 goals in the 75 games with 1.07 goals a game ratio. Real Madrid, of course, 4-0 win there, but their highest, 136 goals scored in the 75 games, 1.81 goals a game ratio. Of course, Real Madrid, our top perfect record so far, 15 points over a possible 15. Atletico are 7th with just 7 points on the board at the moment. Last time around, over at the Metropolitano was a 2-1 win for Real Madrid back in September 2022. They're actually unbeaten over the last 3, pick up a couple of wins and a draw to boot. But the odds for this, we have 13-8 is your Atletico, 5-2 is your 1, 6-4 is your away win here. We're going goals here, 3-2 win. In the end, though, Real Madrid completing a 6-peat, a 6 out of 6 there, of course, and will be top of the pile once again with a 100% success rate. 18 points on the ball, Barcelona on second, Girona, and then Athletic Bilbao, as you were. Granada, Las Palmas, and Almería going down. Of course, that's of course the link for the Super Brew, 100% free, and hopefully I'll see you in there when we come back around for the next games. Double match week next week, of course, all action stations right here at Blackburn Overseas, non-stop shop all the way through till the end of the season. But until then, guys, subscribe, thumbs up, hit the little bell, and of course I'll see you soon whenever we come back again.